Alrighty, welcome back. We're back at her. We got the doors open. We want to apologize for the sound last night. A little bit of nose breathing going on. We're hoping that we fix that. We got this mic down around the neck, and all we have is two mics right now. Aiden's got one. I have one. We're doing the best we can do. And Jolene looked at me last night. She said, "I can only learn by trying." It's basically what I do building a car. I can only do, basically try to build something and then see what happens. I mean, we film these videos live, so we cannot go over and check. She needs something to listen to me as I'm talking, and we do not have that. If anybody has the connection that you can listen to a mic as she's filming it, we'd appreciate that. You could send her an email or something of sort and let her know what she could hook to her phone so she knows when the sound is good and when it's bad and when to fix it, because we can't tell as we're talking. Obviously we have to watch it, and by that time you're watching it. Anyways, this is what we have done so far. Yesterday me and Aiden put the hinges on. He put a piece in the back, and we'll just go over it. First we'll go to the piece that Aiden's put on the back. There's the sun sign patch. The sun is coming up, looks good. Got a nice weld all the way around it. We'll be able to grind that down nice. Well done. Well done. That's all I got to say is well done. The patches, or the hinges that we put on, we've kind of we capped them. We've taken the hinge that we had here and the piece that swung on the hinge. We've made this piece out of 1/8 plate, and all we did is bend it. I had a little round bar over there, and I just bent that for that shape. And the reason I bent it that shape is sort of the truck shape. Sort of the truck shape to me. It's got this and that and whatever. So anyways, that's what I did with the hinge. And I took this from what I seen at Bo Huff's place, how he covered his hinge. I just took it and changed it and did it our way. Basically about what I did. Aiden has welded them on, and I ground them off. We 45'd the metal on the top here so we could get a nice weld and we could grind it off nice. You pretty well got to do that to make sure you can grind it all off. On the door, we just welded all the way along, and I've ground it off, make it look nice. I did not want to take metal away from the door. On the hinge, as the hinge comes in here, I've braced the hinge right on the lip of the door up to this piece. I can show you when I get the door off, but actually it's very strong. I don't think it's going anywheres. It works. I'm going to show you right now. It works. That's the door. It works. I just shut it here. Right now we do not have the pins for it. We just have these little bolts in there that are fairly loose, and it lets it flop over the place. But the hinge work, it brings it out far enough. It does not hit. I'm going to take the door off right now. We're going to take the door off, and we're going to go for the hood. We're going to cut the hood off. I'm going to put Aiden inside. We're going to weld a brace. You can see right here where it's let go on me. Square plate, the square stock is let go on me, or I cut it off there because I need to get it off. Anyways, I'm going to go inside there, or I'm going to send Aiden in there. We're going to measure a piece across, a square stock, and we're going to weld. I'm going to push this in. He's going to weld on that side. We'll weld it on this side. That way there, when we take the hood off, it does not open up. If I take the hood off and it opens up, and I put an inside construction in this thing, it probably won't fit so good when we put it back on. So what I want to do is, I want to brace the hood so it's in the right place. When I weld that inside construction on, I want the hood the right distance across. And that's basically about it. After we get the hood off, we're going to take the hood off today. I've got to cut this big piece of square stock up there. I got to snip off all the welds. I'm going to try to flip it upside down. I am going to flip it upside down and start making on the table, we'll make an inside construction for the hinge. Aiden's going to come around here. The welder he's becoming, that's a good job for him. He's coming right around the whole top of this truck. It has to be done all the way around. He knows exactly how I want it done, and we'll work together getting the hood off and that sort of stuff. But this hinge will not be here anymore. This hinge is going to be gone. We're going to take that out of there. But it takes a little bit of getting used to whether I like it or not. And this is what I'm going to say. If I come up on the truck and I visualize it all painted, If I seen the hinge there, I would say yes, because the look of the truck. That's what I would say. Yes, I can see them doing that because I've never seen a truck like that before. So when you get to make the hinges on it, you can make them like you've never seen before. And that's basically what I've done. I have a few ideas for them. I think I have a few ideas for them. But right now, I think we're going to take the door off and get the hood secured. So I want you to grab maybe that pair of channel locks. Grab those. I just want you to grab a hold of the nut here and get that one pull out. Oh, that one pulled right out too. No problem whatsoever. That's why it's falling when I open it. I'm going to take the door off. Aiden, you're going to get a helmet and your gear ready and get inside the old truck and get underneath the hood there, sort of. Yeah, that's what's going to happen there. Take the door off. Come on, baby. All right. So those are our hinges. You can come over here, sweetheart. We'll let Aiden get in there. You get in there. I'll get all your gear ready for you.
All right.
If you can get in there. And you want to get underneath the hood too, eh? You want to get in underneath the hood? Okay. You want to come on this side? Come this side. You can see how when we first connected the hinge, welded here on the door, then I put another one in here on the edge of the door to make it strong, and then we laid this on top of it and cap it and weld it all the way along up to there. This is 8th plate. I think we'll be fine, but that just needs a cap there, needs to be capped on there, and then we have our hinges done. This has to be cut off. Alrighty, I'm going to give you a tape measure, Aiden. This is what I'm going to do, buddy. All right, we're going to weld that piece on right about, I'm going to say right about there, okay? About an inch over there. So I'm just going to give this tape measure. We're going to look at it together. Turn your tape measure the other way. I want you to see it too. Turn it this way. Gotcha. Let's see if you can turn it up this way. So you can see it. Turn it up flat like that. There you go. So we're going to make a piece. We'll just guess. And I'm going to cut a piece. And it does not matter if it goes in there straight or not. If you know what I'm saying. It does not matter if we do the same. Just as long as it fits tight and you can weld it. All I'm trying to do is hold the hood together. So I'm going to say, we'll say 42 inches. I'm going to cut a piece of square stock, 42 inches. We'll tack it on that side, and then I'm going to have to push this side in so you can tack it. Wherever it hits it tight, we'll tack it. So you just kind of wait for me. I got to cut a piece of square stock. I kind of got you in there early, but it's got to be done. 42 inches. It's going to take me a second. Let me go. I'm going to hand you the cord. There's that cord. I'm going to hook the ground on the hinge. It needs a 42-inch piece. I never thought when I handed you the flapper wheel yesterday, you ever used a grinder before?
A few times.
Okay, cool.
Not too much.
Not too much, but a couple times?
Yeah.
I just give it to him. Here, cut that, do stand that. I didn't ask him if he ever used it before or not, but he took it and used it. There was no blood flying, so everything was good, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything was good. So basically, we just want to keep the shape of the hood when we take it off. We just want to keep the shape, and the shape means how wide it is, and it's come undone there. So. My grinder's acting funny, but turn Aiden's here. Put that on. Got his gas on. Okay. Let's just take a look and see where it's going to fit first. We're on the top bar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you weld that one? Just weld it on the top or wherever. You know what I mean? We want that bar tacked on there. Just a minute now. Can you tack it on the top bar there? Yep, tack it right on the top bar. Give it a pretty good touch. You want it to stay. Give it again. Just a second. Your wire's all messed up over here. You want to hold that for a sec?
Yep.
Sorry about that, sweetheart. All right. Let's tack her again. Give her another try. Give her another good shot. Maybe on the top. Can you see it on the top better? If you can get up on the top there. I don't know if you can or not. See where you can weld it the best to make it stay. Got to make her stay that time?
Yep.
Okay. All right, see this here now? See where I'm pushing that in?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to push that in and come tight. All right. Can you tack it now? Just a minute now. Tack it, yep. All right. Do it again on the side.
Okay.
On the side part, where it's tight. Yep, make it stay.
Good.
Do you want to hit it again or anything? I don't want that to come off, right?
Give me one more.
Yeah. I agree with you. One more.
There we go.
You want to try the other side again? Is that good enough on that side, you figure? We do not want it coming off.
Give her another one.
Give her another one. We do not want coming off. That sounded better.
There we go.
Yeah, it sounded better. Did you want to do this one more?
Yeah.
Go for it. Well, what's happening? The metal's got a little heat in it, and it's welding better. Good. So now we take that off. The hood's going to fit. You know, because it wasn't fitting before, was it?
No.
It was out sticking out there. I wonder if I should have cut that front bar first. It's going to be hard. I wonder if we welded you in there. I hope you can get out between that little hole there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to, geez, I wonder, just a second here. I want to cut this off. I'm just wondering if I should do it from I can do it from here. I'm going to cut that off from out here. I'm going to let you stay there and watch.
All right.
And just see if I cut it off right. Make sure you got your glasses on and all that stuff. It shouldn't throw sparks on you.
No
But you can let me know if it looks good or not, or you can say, no, that's not looking good. You're cutting through the square stock or whatever.
All right.
Let's get this out of your way. And all I'm going to do is cut that square tubing up front. And you can tell me whether I'm doing it right or wrong. And if there's sparks coming at you and all that sort of stuff, and you don't like it, we'll get you out of there.
Sounds good.
Just want to see if it's being cut off right, that's all. See anything coming through yet?
Yeah, you're going good.
Okay. Gotta get a longer blade, I think. Do you think you could snip the rest of it on the inside by the look of things?
Think so.
Is that right? Do you know how to use that bad boy? You're gonna learn, ain't you?
Gonna learn in a second.
Okay, just let's say, just be careful with it, and try to not line your, like if it's spinning, the disc, try not to line your face up with it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if it ever broke off, you don't want your face in line. Like if you're zip cutting something, you know what, the zip cutter wheel right there. You'd like to have your head over here a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Sort of keep your face out of the way if it ever flew off. And basically what I want you to do is try to get that up straight. So look, see this right here?
Right with that.
Yeah, so you're trying to run it straight along. Just go slow there and see what happens. If you don't like it, I'll get a longer disc and do it from front.
All right.
What do you think? Just a little bit further or what? You need a bigger disc, or do I just get a bigger disc in the front and be done with it?
Just a tiny bit left.
Okay. do you think?
You'll be good.
Okay, I got a couple. You want to try to climb yourself out of there?
Yep.
And we'll get yourself out and then bring the welder out after. I'm going to go along the front here and find the rest of. Oh, that's why that wasn't working so good. Look at that. See that? That disc broke. Look at that. He climbed at the front. How'd you do that? Oh, jeez.
Found a spot.
Found another spot. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay. That big hole up front there. Yeah, go. It just depends on how low you want to go.
Yeah.
Right? How low do you go? All right, I'm just going to shove that through there again because you got her cut, I'm thinking. Good. That snip weld there is broke. That's pretty well done on that side, I think. And there's going to be some more work on this hood, that's for sure. But we'll do it when we get it hinged. When we get it hinged and take it off and on, we can do more work to it. Like on the back side of this hood, I do not like how it fits up there. I'm probably going to put some round rod up in there, some smaller stuff, and then we'll bend it so it fits, and it makes it more rigid on the edge of the hood. On the edge of the hood, we've only got it's just metal. We could put a little piece of round rod there, make it fit better, look better, make it everything better. It popped. I'm not sure. But maybe we should have braced the front too, but it seems it didn't come out too far. See any places that it's connected at all that I've missed along the bottom of the hood where we're going to weld? You see any places? I don't see any places.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looks fine. If it's uncut and it's staying like this, it's pretty damn nice. It's not uncut. I think we might have a little bit more in there, maybe. Just want to look in here, see. Are we all the way through that? I think we're all the way through that, are we not?
Yeah.
Huh?
I would say so, yeah. I can see through it.
Oh, there's another one right there.
To the right of it.
Ha! Seen movement that time. Oh, come on now. Where's the hook now? It's unhooked, that's unhooked. It's unhooked. Basically, just got to find it all. Oh yeah. Where are we? I wonder if I got to pull the head to get it off, or. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, Aiden, you want to come on this other side over here?
Yeah. Where do you want me?
Over that side over there? Okay. Somehow, it must be hooked. Just a minute. I'm hooked somewhere. Or I think I am, or maybe it'll just pull off. Maybe because that metal back there is hooked on the side. Nope, it's hooked. It's hooked on there somewhere.
Oh, right where I welded, a little bit dripped down in between those two bars right there.
Oh, just looky there now, would you?
Hiding in there.
That hold that, you think? That's holding that?
I think so. See it from that angle?
That do it?
Yeah, she moved. And The bar's still on.
Oh, you were playing the old game, hide and seek the weld on me. All right, we're just gonna take this off. Let's just set it down. Look at that now, would you? First time the hood's come off her. That hood staying in shape. That's what I want. I want the hood staying in shape. That's what I want. And basically, that's why we tack everything, just to keep the hood in shape. That's why we tack everything to everything else. Keep it in shape. That's a good looking hood. Now, that cut off all right. You did a good job with that, man. You're badass.
Not bad.
All right. There's our hinge setup. We need, also, as I have square tubing here and we have the hinge set up in there, we need something to go on that square tubing and come down to the side here to brace that. We can't just hang it off this. See what I'm saying? By hanging it off that sheet metal like that, we can never do that. It has to have help somewhere. It can actually, we can bring a piece down to the firewall down there if we want it to. We'll check that out after. Now, see, we can see where the posts are welded on. Did a beautiful job welding them on. You know what I mean? That's how they're welded on the post, just like their side. We just didn't bolt them. We weld them on this side, and now they're stuck out on that side. We're connected down there. Everything's going good. And we have to keep that strength, really. I mean, we can't have the hinge connected to just to the sheet metal. It has to be connected to the door post somehow. And you can see how small the door post is. It's hard really to do anything with it, that being that small. Aiden, you're allowed to start the welder up. I think what I want to do is maybe push it back just a little bit. Okay. I'll take the hose and get this stuff all geared up underneath of it. We'll push it back a little bit, and I want you to start your magic welder up and do the magic trick. Make it perfect. Let's go back a little bit. I gotta get off the hose. Second. I got the hose underneath the wheels. What I got. Just want to pull it. I guess I can just leave it there. I hope the mic's doing good because we have no way to tell. All we're doing is trial and error. That's what Jolene said. I'm trial and error, man. I do my producing just like you do your cars, trial and error. And that's the only way you can have it, doing the way that we do it, everyday content. We'd never be able to give everyday content if we had to, to cut and do all that sort of stuff. So, you're on this. Tick, tack, tack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Aiden will be all done when he welds this, don't you know? So you just keep going all the way along. Cool. I'm going to get you to help me hold this hood up first, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to just pick this up. Watch your hands because it's got some sharp pieces on it. Just want to pull it in here a little bit. Now I want to flip it upside down. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, is it not? Not hurting or anything, is it? I wouldn't think. Basically, I just want to go easy on it. What I'm looking for, I marked where the hinges are on this bad boy. Right there. That's where the hinges come on the hood. So we're going to make a brace. It comes along here somehow. Comes in here all the way across. So we can connect these two bad boys. This one's got a little more swing on it than that one. It's funny. Anyways, that's what we're going to do. I think that's fine that we have that there. If we can't get that back in there, I think it's good there. We have this brace coming across the middle. We'll hold it all the way across. Basically, all we want to do is hold it from going up. Having two hinges on it, I think should be good enough for going this way. If the hood is going like this back and forth, someone's doing it, and I wouldn't be very happy. The hood's just supposed to come out and come down, right? So we'll go from there. I'll move from the stuff, and then Aiden can start doing the plunk, plunk, plunk. This is what I'm going to do, Aiden. I'm going to let you know, obviously. I should let you know. I'm going to take a piece of cardboard and keep cutting it and keep cutting it and keep cutting it until I get the shape of this hood, and I'm going to flatten it off so we can hook those hinges to it. And all I want to do is run them over here to the square stock maybe and go all the way straight across, and then make a piece that fits the hood, and we'll tack it to the inside of the hood and make an inside construction to fit them hinges. I really like the hood. It's cool. Also, what I like to do is I like to take round rod and run it all the way around this lip like we did on the 40. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. Also, as the hood's like this, you can see all the welding here. This is going to be a lot easier with this up like this, eh?
Yeah.
You're going to end up welding all the hood up, and you'll be able to do it all from this area. The heat will all go up, hopefully most of it, and let's go from there. So, right on. Let's do it. I'll move these grinders for you, a couple of them. Like that. You only need one air hose, I take it?
Yeah, this one's good.
Yep, one will do. Now, the hinges, what do you think of the hinges, Aiden? Or like, they're different. They're different, that's for sure. But I think once it's all painted up and this one's gone, I think it'll suit the truck just fine. And we used what we had. And what we had was 36 Ford hinges that were rotted on the truck. Car, we couldn't get them off. We cut them off and then we made them. That's what we did. Anyways, I'm gonna get cardboard. You're allowed to do whatever you got to do there, Aiden.
All right.
I'm gonna get smart today and get Aiden to help me move some stuff today because that's what I want to do. Get him help me move some stuff. I'm just going to cut this piece of Bristol board in half. Yeah, it's kind of underneath there, eh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
There's a bit. I don't know. It is what it is. We did it, we did it, we did it. And I'm going to cut this in half. And basically, like I say every other time, the faster I get the pattern done, the faster I can make the piece. Aiden knows where the air compressor is now. Isn't that so good, hey? Turn that on himself. Pair of scissors. What I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to make an inside construction for this hood because it never had any. It was a butterfly hood. It did not have no hinges on that. It was a butterfly hood. So what we're doing is trying to make something different than it was. And how we do that, baby, is trial and error. Just like our sound, eh? Just trial and error. You have to. There's no other way to do it. We don't know everything. I'm just going to start shaping this bad boy. And the reason I say I'm going to just start shaping it is because I can't really get a read off it. What I'll do here, what I see already, is I got this piece sticking up and this piece sticking up. I want to put a piece going all the way across. Instead of me trying to, I don't know, instead of me trying to make this go over top that and inside that and all that, I'm going to put a slice in that, put a slice in that, and put the metal down inside that, is what I'm thinking. Now I'm just going to draw a shape. I'm going to draw a shape. See if I'm anywhere close. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to draw a shape and see if I'm anywhere close. Really can't tell with that thing in the center, can I? Maybe I will do it. Maybe I'll just cut it out. I don't know how fast this one's going to go or if it's even going to go fast, but we'll do the best we can do. Is the wind bothering you all, Aiden?
Not yet.
Because if it is, I'll shut the door and come inside. I will. That's what I'll do.
All right.
This side here don't look too bad. Got some more off this side. Cut that up a little more. I have to do a repeat on that door, and what I'll do is I'll take all the patterns off the door that we put on. That's what we'll do. We'll take all the patterns off that door and try to make it work that way. I gotta clean up this mess after I cut all this little stuff off the... Don't blow away on me. Alrighty. It's not getting bad on this side. I got a little bit on this side, on the lip, on the end here. And this is all just trial and error. I'm just jamming this thing on there just as quick as I can, trying to make it fit as best I can. Just a little bit on this area. That's looking nice. That's looking nice. What I have to do now is I'm going to take and... The wind is not my best partner right now. You notice that? Blowing. I like to... What? I'd like to move it, to be honest with you. Aiden,
yep.
Will you help me for a second?
Yep.
Will you just leave the welder on, don't matter. We're just gonna carry that hood over there. Yeah, go ahead. Or go backwards. Let's use this. Thank you.
Good.
I'm thinking that's fine.
It's all right.
Yeah, as long as I'm not in your way. Okay, cool. Thank you.
No.
Another piece of paper. Just bring it inside because the wind was blowing a little bit. That fits rather nice there, all along the hood. What I need is I wonder if this will do. Look at that now, would you? Stick that across there. Put that in there. Then I know the length I need, the height. Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to straighten that out a bit more. Just what I mean by straighten it out is make the same length on each side. Good. Just gotta hold it. Just want to hold it and try to get the best read I can. Doesn't look bad. I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to add a piece to the end here. I need a piece on the end there. Add a piece on the end, get some tape. We're hoping that the audio is good for everybody. We don't want everybody to go through shitty audio, that's obvious. It's just that we have to do it first. How much do I need? Need at least that much, I guess. Inside construction for inside the hood. That's what I'm doing. And if I can do it, you can do it. Just paper patterns again. Basically, that's the end of it. Just paper patterns. I know it sounds not trivial, but just paper patterns, really. Yeah. Fina's out front working today, and what I mean by working, she lets us know when we have company. She works every day we work, Fina does. She knows it and I know it. Now, the distance. I'll get that on there like that. This might be a little bit of a difficult one. Maybe I should have put hard to take that piece in there. Just really hard to hold and do at the same time, that's all. That was a good guess. I'm going to do another guess. Going to make it a little bigger than I had to because I'm not sure. Let's make this one work, and then we'll go to the other side. Maybe I can fold it. What I'm saying is maybe I can fold it and make the other side. Don't know if I get that lucky or not, but like making a snowflake. If I fold the pattern, then I can make the other side the same. Maybe. I don't know if I'd be lucky or not. So what happens, you know what happens after this? After I get this piece to fit, after I get this piece of cardboard to fit, I transfer it to a piece of metal, and then we're on our way to where I don't know, but we're on our way. Trim it off some more. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't look bad. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. It's not fitting the best right there. Down there it's not fitting the best. So I'm gonna come in here and cut it. And we're getting better now. Well, got me a little bit away. Don't want to take too much of it. I don't want to take a little. Alrighty, we're looking good there now. That looks good. This is what I'm going to do. Marker. center. Just for shits and giggles. It's my pattern. I can cry if I want to. Isn't that right, Aiden?
That's right.
I like that guy more and more all the time. The more he agrees with me, the more I like him. That makes sense, Aiden? The more you agree with me, the more I like you. Right? All right, that's what I've done right there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to see if it'll work. And basically what I'm doing is I'm doing what I learned in elementary school. When you fold something, you trace it off. It should be the same on the other side, just like doing a, what's that called? A snowflake? Yeah, doing a snowflake. I just hope this snowflake works. That's all. And if it does not, you know what we'll do? We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Now. And I must say, as Aiden's welding that up, the air is crucial. The air is crucial. Everybody should have their air hose with them. Lincoln Electric should have set out a bad Chad welder and have air right on the nozzle of the welding gun itself, so you could hook your air to it or have an air line there that you could blow off the weld and make sure it's cool and it's not warping. And that way there, people would know automatically that air is needed in their project. Now, alrighty. That one fits over there. This one's still a little long. But what I'm looking at is we got the right shape. That's what I'm looking. A little long, but we got the right shape. Better look at it again, hadn't we? Now, put that on there like that. Got the right shape going on, I think. Pretty sure. See, you got something missing over here. We haven't got the hinge part on that side, and that side we got the hinge. You know what I'm trying to tell you, baby. One side got a different cut because we took the bar out, and one side didn't get the cut, or got cut because we didn't get the bar out. And that's what I think is stopping us from the major excellent fit. All right, not bad. A little sharp. A little more off. Inside construction for the hood. That's what we're doing. Inside construction for the hood. It's playing with my nerves is what it's doing. It's playing with my nerves. Isn't it, baby? Playing with my nerves. I think we gotta take some more off that bad boy. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Cooking with gas. Cooking with gas. Nice level there. Nice level there. Ooh, it's metal. I better check this out in the center. I'm not going to cut that now. Now that I'm thinking that if I cut that, that takes away from how strong the hood's going to be with that bend. You get a 90 there. And once I cut that 90, that means that could be bent easier. I don't think it could be without a lot of pressure, but I really feel like that's a very secure piece, so I better leave it. What I'm looking at right now is the center. I don't want to mark the center that high. I do not want to do that. I want to mark it so it's right, so it's hitting. So I'm just going to take a piece of tape, make sure I get down where it's supposed to be. That makes me feel better. That's a better line of what has to be taken out of my piece of metal to fit down in there. So, here's my pattern. Piece of metal time. I'm hoping, no. Hard to deal with that big piece of metal, but here we go. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut a piece off of. I can turn it sideways a little bit. Just cut a piece, sliver off this. One. Just got to cut it off there. We'll use that piece. Use a plasma cutter. How's it going with you, Aiden?
Going good.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now you're on the force.
Yep.
Right on, brother. Looks good.
Thank you, thank you.
And the reason I say it looks good, because it does. I'm hoping that I'm not breathing in this mic like the other day. I'm hoping I'm not doing that, because kind of hard to watch when you're listening to me breathe like that. But we all know that you learn from doing. You don't learn by not doing. Probably should have cut it all the way off, eh? So you know what happens after this? I have to get my hammer out, get the slag off. Have to cut it off first, I think. Look at the, hard to believe what's holding that. Now what I'm going to do is, actually, I'm not going to clean the slag off. Booby trap myself. Here's my pattern. It does not fit like that. I know that already, so we have to make a new two on each side, or hoping. Bending over, breathing in that mic again. Believe me, I don't want to hear myself breathing. Booby trap myself. Feel myself breathing hard, honey. And it's not for the right reason. Marker's working good. Oh, somebody out front giving her to her. Somebody got my car. There's one. Let's get two. We want two, I'm thinking. I want two. I want another one, because we'll put one here, one there, and then we'll cap the top. That's what I'm thinking. I'll cut these out with the plasma cutter. Do the best job I can. That's what I'll do. I'll get them maybe up on the stand there and use a ruler to get the straight edge. And cut this edge with the... Alrighty. You're not getting me no more. I'm going to bring in another table. Cut that straight. Try to. Aiden's working me right into a knot hole. I have to customize, fabricate faster than he can weld. He's laughing, eh? That's good that you're laughing. I like it. Means that he's having fun making me work. That's a good thing. A person should be pushed once in a while to really find out who they are. If you've never been pushed or pushed yourself, you don't find out who you are. And that's one thing I can thank TV for, is to let me know who I really am and what I can really do. And I never found that out until we had to do what we had to do. And it really tells you who you are. I'm happy for that. So, what I'm going to do is, this line, when I'm putting this ruler on here, it does not give me a straight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten it off with the ruler. I can grind it off, but I want to straighten it off. I don't want to straighten it off that far, but yeah, when you're pushed, you find out who you are, what you can do. It's a good thing, believe me. I'd rather go through life knowing what I can do than I can't do by being pushed. Just made it straight across the top, that's all. Gonna push it back a little bit so I can cut the rest. Jolene had a compliment yesterday. She had a friend of ours I highly respect asked her about buying shares in her production company, in her film company. He asked to buy shares in her film company. And that was a big compliment because me and Jolene both respect the man who come from. And that was quite an honor to be asked that, was it not? Even though Jolene's going to be like Dolly Parton. She ain't selling nothing. Ha ha! It's a sad thing when people sell their stuff and then it's gone. I've never heard some local musicians have sold their music and they have to ask to play their own stuff, and it's really sad that happens, but it does. And Jolene is one of those people that I think is smart enough and knows enough and realizes enough that if you sell something, it's gone, basically. But yeah, it was just a different compliment it was. Didn't you think so, baby? It was a compliment. You're doing good work, girl. You're doing good work. Gotta get that audio figured out. But probably saying he's screaming right now. There's no audio problem. Alrighty, that straight one's done. I'm going to try to cut this out by hand, this part. I'm going to cut that out by hand. I need a pair of gloves. I think the world is coming to, I really do, I really think that the world is coming to that we need the truth instead of fairy tale. You know what I mean? That's what we need. We need the truth. I think it's that time in life that's being going on. Oh. Still there, still hooked. Oh, getting a little wobbly. I'm hoping that I left enough. I'll get both of them cut before I try, see what it fits like. You want to check my mic, sweetheart? Audio, we're checking audio. We're doing good. Okay, I'm just going to cut this out, fit them in, see what goes on. Alrighty, this is the time. Throw these in there, see what happens, see what they look like. Have not cleaned no swag off them, have not done none of that. Cardboard out of the way. And basically, it comes down to how quick you can make that pattern, get that transferred onto a piece of metal and get rolling. How quick you're going to get things done. I generally try to go as fast as possible on that. It's because, all right, there we go. That's the, you can see our mark. There's our mark right there. There's our, come on out. She fits so good, boys. See, look at that. There's our mark right there. So we know our hinges are coming at least that far, so we have to at least go that far. There's our mark. There's our piece. Wow, well done. I made 2 pieces. And I'm thinking that one piece is way too short now that I've done that, because I got to come out here further. What that matters is a measuring tape. I measured 2. I thought, depends on how wide I want to go with that. See, we're a bit shy on either end. Never thought of that. Don't know how wide I want to go either, how far I want to come back. But we have the pattern. We just have to cut it. We just have to stretch it. That's all we have to do. We have to stretch it, and I should have never thought of that. And because it's getting bigger as it's coming out. But I'm going to have to cut this, stretch it. I'm going to cut this in half. Just to show you. I'm going to have to cut this in half. Do I want to add a piece? I can. Cut that in half. Have to make that go over there. And I'll make that go over there. And then we'll make a new pattern for the center. And what I mean by a new pattern, we'll just take a piece of cardboard and we'll make that pattern there what we need. Draw the line on there, draw the line on there, we'll tape it on or whatever. Then we'll know. We'll come in here, we'll cat this, tack this to the hood, and we'll go from there. And then we just have to make it look pretty as possible. Make it look pretty as possible to connect them brackets to. Them brackets are going to come up underneath. I'll grab one. Grab one. The hinges. Where are the little pieces that go on there? Do we know? Here's the pieces right here. See this right here? These can go on here. They go on like that. They can go on like this. And then they would bolt to what we have going on here. So I'm knowing that we want to go at least that wide. We're going to bring that back in here so we can screw this. Once I cap this, once I bring this and put this on, then I have something for this to screw to and bolt to. Once I cap this piece, this is going to get connected to the hood. Just spot it. Not going to wrinkle it up or anything. Just going to spot it. We're going to cap it along there, square tubing. We're going to cap it on there. We'll have something where we can drill and bolt this to. That's basically it in a handbag, I'm thinking. Brings it down quite a ways too, I see. If I bring that down, I have to figure out the distance and the height that I want. I'm thinking that I'd like to have at least a square tubing height. And then we have to figure out on here. Right now, so we're going to have to do a little bit of figuring. We are, because I don't know if this is too high. Makes that hinge, like we're going about here, does that make that hinge sets down like that? You know, it would be nice if it sat like that. It would make me so happy. So I have to take a measurement from there down, from there down, and then I'll be able to find out. Alright, let's give away a hat or a shirt. That's what we're doing. I'm making inside construction for the hood. The faster you make the pattern, the better. I made a boo-boo by making two of them. I should have known that the hood gets wider as I come out, but that's okay. I mean, that's okay. To me it is. I can even add a piece in the middle and make it on the back side. When you open the hood, you'd never see it. Anyways, computer. It's up by the door. I want to thank everybody for all the good comments and coming back and stuff and putting up with us. We only know things that we try and we try to fix. That's the only things we know is what we're doing. And we're trying to fix the audio. We got this thing wrapped around my neck now. ShamWell guy. It did not look like him, so I shut her down. I hope you like the hinges, and if you don't, okay, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get partial to them myself. It takes a little bit of time when you're making something so fresh like that, whether you like it or not. I think it's going to be fine once it's painted and all put together with the truck. I think the hinges, big hinges for a big truck. Also, did not have anything else, and that's what I come up with. It's a beautiful day in Nova Scotia. It really is. It's a beautiful day here. 1,039 comments. People, I want to thank you so much for all the great, all the comments. Really, let's face it, we're getting 1,000 comments, sometimes a day on daily content that we do every day. And I just want to thank you for all that sort of stuff, because it takes your time to write and how you feel and all that stuff, and that we have to stay focused. We have the best YouTubers in town. What's that? All right, click start, boys. Caesar Vasquez. If I say your name wrong, it's not because of anything other than I probably don't know how to pronounce it. Caesar Vasquez or Quiz. Bad Chad is badass fabrication beast. Well, you know what, Caesar, you're a beast too. You know what I'm saying? Generally, people, what they say is what they are. And thank you very much for the compliment, and I hope that you have a fabricating good time on your car too. Thanks for watching. Come back. We'll just keep cruising and do daily content. Jolene looks amazing today.